software and features. So these are live or in testing right now. The financial system rollout, Joe, do you want to go over any of that?
I mean, it's
Anything?
yeah. I mean, it's pretty much finalized. We have a couple things that we're adding. The main one being the balance page is going to be more, it's going to have more data on it for you to actually see like what you started with, what got added to your account on that day, if you had anything for escrow, what was deposited, what was used for pay on pickup. So it'll be an update there. And then I think, once that's done, there's like a couple one-off items that we're tending to, and then we'll start looking at like some features off of this, right? Like there are things we couldn't do before that we now can do that I've been telling everyone we'll get to. So, like national partners with cash orders or, that kind of thing, we'll be able to start getting into, and we'll probably pull the clients for like any kind of features that they want to see through this new system. So
Appreciate it. Any questions on that, guys? Anything on finances? Any questions on finances specifically? Not getting into the details of a specific order or anything, but anything general that we can go over. Okay. Order logic.
And I will just say real quick, just on that, Ant, I do have that call every other week. So next week I'll be having that call. And definitely join. And that is a call like now where the finances are. And I've noticed this. There are probably, I'd say, 1/10 the amount of tickets coming through on like financial questions, which is great since we've rolled out the new feature. And also those calls, I have been able to answer more specific people's questions, like specific questions about certain things, because there's just not as much to go over now with the system being a lot more clear. So definitely join those calls. All right, sorry, go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
We can.
I do have. Okay, perfect. I did have a question. So, like, with the new system, when you guys rolled it out, you guys rolled out that escrow system as well. I have not really delved into the escrow system. The way you guys have it set up, you're supposed to set it up, and it's supposed to be like a certain amount every day. Is what you put in there? Is that?
Yeah, I mean, the best thing to do would be to look at the documentation we have, but essentially all it is like my suggestion is to run, and I'll grab the article and put it in here, Dustin, so you can see it.
Yeah, I've read it several times, and like I just don't understand it, because for my business personally, my days are very inconsistent. So I can't really say like on a Monday I could put $500 in there or $700 in there, because some Mondays we're slow. Some Mondays, I don't know what happens, but we're super busy. Like we had a Wednesday yesterday. We're not usually super busy, but I don't know what happened, but we were really busy and I had to close because I had exceeded my funds. So it's an issue that maybe I need to figure out another workaround for, but
well, that's what the request funds is for. I really feel confident that and I think almost every client that uses pay on pickup, if you're using the escrow, and then if you run short, you have that amount to borrow, that should be enough to change. Like, unless you're like tripling, which I'm going to go on your site and run some data. But I mean, from what I've seen on everyone's sites, it's pretty consistent. So yeah, we could get in.
My thing is like, it can be consistent, but like I'm scared to market, because if we get busy, like yesterday, we got really busy. Unexpected, we like our numbers for a regular Wednesday, for the total number of sales, for the amount of money, it like tripled. So like for times like that, like it's unexpected. I exceeded the funds that I requested, but that was like I requested that like at 2:00 because I had an order that was like $700, so it's like we get big orders in the morning, and it just wipes out my funds for the rest of the day. So
right. And what do you have your escrow set at now?
I don't use the escrow. I don't use the escrow.
Yeah,
because and that was the thing, is like, if I use the escrow, I don't have all my drivers on pay on pickup. I mean, like, I'm not pay on pickup, but like I don't have all the drivers what's your guys is like auto pay. I don't do the auto pay. I've never used any of your features, honestly, because I just did it myself. And now I feel like I have to use them with this new system. So I mean, this is a conversation we can have on another time. I submitted a ticket and I tried to reach out, but it was just yesterday. But it's like a thing that happened. I didn't know what was going to happen.
So I would say this: if you're using pay on pickup, run your report for the last 2 weeks, take the average of each day, and set that up for what you're going to put in escrow, right?
Yeah.
Then you use the borrowed money, and this is for everyone. Dustin, definitely join my next financial call, and I can dive into your exact numbers with you. But let's move on from this. But
yeah, sounds good.
Okay.
Appreciate the question, Dustin. Appreciate it. Another cool feature that we rolled out, or we will be rolling out next week, is on DeliverLogic, the multi-print, which is simply automatically printing multiple receipts. You can select the amount of receipts, and right when the order comes in, it'll automatically print out, and it'll print out the amount of receipts that the restaurant wants. So, so if they have 3 different places that they need tickets, they'll be able to set that. API updates. This is for anybody that's doing like EasyCater orders or anything through Nash where they need, the restaurant or the customer's first name, last name, phone number. Those are all being passed through now. So that's nice for people that are going to be accepting Nash orders or just need that information to send back to any other system if you're executing deliveries for somebody doing the courier model. DeliverLogic design. This is a huge update. We've redesigned DeliverLogic. We've upgraded it. It will be out. We're testing it right now. It will be out next week. It looks extremely sleek. And if your restaurants upgrade, they will see a brand new system. And it is very nice. Then the Google Reviews Booster. Now, whether you're doing Google reviews for your location or for specific restaurants, this is a feature that essentially after somebody is done ordering, they are able to rate their experience internally after they order, and they can rate their experience on the restaurant's food. And there's 2 different ratings that can use the Google Reviews Booster. This is to pump your own ratings as the restaurant delivery service through your Google business profile. The second is a service that you can offer to your restaurants, and you can start capturing more Google reviews for them, which is, some companies do this and charge their restaurants $200 a month just for this service. So if you have any questions about that, let us know. And then there is a big Twilio update that we just released yesterday. We refactored all the code. Twilio made mandatory updates to their entire tech system. We had to then follow and make sure that our system properly communicated with their system. So you probably noticed the past month, every Wednesday, it seemed like we were having intermittent issues. And that's because of this big upgrade Twilio is doing. We just finished the upgrade ourselves, and that was released yesterday. So any questions on any of those features or upgrades from anybody?
I will state that I just tested the one of the remaining issues we were having with that, and that's resolved at this time. So pretty cool. Did that just like
the Twilio upgrade.
That's correct. About 30 seconds ago, I verified that's working properly.
Nice. Yeah, we had some issues where some calls were leaking into the wrong instance. So, food runner could be getting a call from Chow Call or something that would be showing up on their system. That should all be fixed, Matt is saying. So any questions on any of that? The other thing that we're going to be working on is, we have releases every week, usually on Wednesday, and either it's bug fixes or new features. And we're going to be now updating a page. There is the features page in your admin. When you log in, you can see bugs and features. That for some reason broke. We're going to be getting that updated. And we're also going to be posting on our website all the new features and sending an email out to everybody. Because one thing we just don't do good enough is communicate all the new releases and anything that's coming up in an easily digestible way. So look forward to that in the next couple of weeks. I think it's extremely important. Jock.
That was an accident, but thank you for that very much.
You're welcome. All right, let's go ahead and get to the next slide. Software feature on deck. The new payment system, we are upgrading that. And then the Stripe elements, if nobody's seen this, I can go ahead and share what this looks like. As you'll see here, you're going to be able to, on web, your customers are going to be able to use Apple Pay, Google Pay, Amazon Pay, Cash App, and it's extremely nice feature. Supposedly, your conversion rate should increase by 30%. We will see. As you see here, Colby is going through, and this just went to a different. Screwed that one up. Hold on a second. Jesus. What did I just lose here? There we go. I'm trying to speed it up. Screwed up. Let's see. Okay, here you go. So as you see, Google Pay, if they were on an iPhone, Apple Pay would show up right there as a default. The goal is how can we get them to check out as quickly as possible? So if they are on an Android phone, we will automatically load Google Pay for them. If they are on an iPhone, we will automatically load Apple Pay for them. Of course, they can use a card, cash, alternate payment methods, as you'll see here. You got Amazon Pay and Cash App that they can also select. So this is an enormous update. I've been working on it for about a month now. Hopefully we'll be testing next week. And yeah, I heard a hand go up. Jeremiah.
Yeah, so when they use Apple Pay, is it still obscuring the emails and everything? That private relay?
Yeah, that's
stuff?
something that they can do through Apple. So we can't really control that.
Just run into some issues getting in touch with customers when they use that.
Yeah, you can force phone number, I think. You could still do that.
Okay.
So I would strongly suggest that. And then the voice bot, as many of you have seen, we've been running the voice bot. I can also play a little video of that. Please hold. I'll pull it up. The voice bot is running fairly smooth right now. And let's see. Hopefully you guys can hear it.
Feel
Let
free
me know
to
if
tell
you
me your
can.
entire, and I'll make sure
Just give me a thumbs up or say something. I'm not looking at the screen.
You're good.
you get $10 off. Feel free to tell me your entire order without waiting for me to respond. What would you like to order today?
Cheese curd burger.
Okay, a cheese curd burger. Anything else for you?
French fries.
Got it. Adding French fries. Anything else for you?
Deluxe pizza.
Okay, a deluxe pizza. Anything else for you?
No.
Okay, so I have a cheese curd burger, French fries, and a deluxe pizza. Your subtotal before tax and any fees is $29.90. Will this be for takeout or delivery?
Delivery.
And what is the full delivery address?
1010 East Main Street.
Thank you. Got it. And for payment, you can pay at the door, or for a more convenient delivery, I can text a secure link to handle it now. What works best for you?
Pay at door.
And what's the name for this order?
James.
All right. Give me a few seconds to verify the order details and get a final order summary.
This has been sped
I'm
up
working on
as well.
finalizing things still.
This is about twice as fast as this currently
Okay,
is
so
right
I have
now
you down
to
for
get
one
this.
curd burger with bacon, and that's with a regular beef patty. You also have one side of Brew City fries, and then one deluxe pizza. And we're delivering that to 1010 East Street, Merrill, 54452. That should arrive by 1:31 p.m. today. Your total, including taxes, fees, and $10 off, comes to $27.10. Does that all sound correct?
Yes.
Great. James, you'll receive a text message with the order confirmation shortly. To get your food to you perfectly, we may call within the next few minutes for quick confirmation.
Guys and gals. We just had somebody place an order. The goal is to get new first-time customers to be able to place an order in under 2 minutes. We just had one. They ordered 2 different items. Took them 2 minutes and 15 seconds. Returning users will have everything automatically saved. Our goal is to get existing users to be able to place their order in under 75 seconds. So those are our goals that we're striving for. Huge value add to restaurant owners. We just sold this product to a restaurant direct because we're just trying a different pricing model at $250 a month and 5% plus credit card fees. And they were fine with it and excited to get started. So huge money. Do with that as you will. Any questions? All righty. On to the next.
Yeah, how'd that gal know
US
the
any-
address so quickly? That's pretty cool.
Good, right?
Yeah.
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 Yeah,
She's
it
gonna know it
interrupted
faster
too
'cause
quick.
it's gonna autofill or whatever, and then we know it. And then, yeah, I mean, super cool. And I guess, like, how far out are we from of having that as something that can be activated, by a client for a specific restaurant? So, like, I guess, and then like, of course, for anybody like interested in this sort of thing in general, right? It's nice to kind of start to familiarize yourself a little bit with the concepts of different phone systems. So, like, you're going to start to want to know, do my restaurant partners have a digital phone line or an analog phone line? Oh shit, they have a digital phone line? Great. They are a candidate for this more than an analog, because that means they can easily set up an auto attendant. Press 1 to place an order. And then that can go wherever you want it to. But here in this context, it goes to the AI bot that we're setting up. And then press 2 to speak to the restaurant still exists, and the restaurant can still get their phone calls. Ultimately, that's kind of the sale, the pitch there. And I guess, how far out and are we from being able to spin that for individual restaurants in that context here?
Yeah, we can automatically. So we just Artem just spun one up for Baldino's today, and then we're doing one for Harrison for one of his restaurants. But you just fill out the form. You either select demo or live on the form, and it takes about 2 minutes to set up. It'll send you a phone number, and you can place live orders. Crazy. So,
and then just some of the other things that I think are, like, probably worth consideration as well. From my understanding, it's like restaurants that have less frequent menu changes, that might be a beneficial thing as we're starting with this. And then I forget, I had another item on mine.
Pay on pickup is big as well.
That's right. Yeah, making sure you have like the pay on pickup. I was going to mention the payment method stuff, but you could probably address that better than I.
Yeah, I would say, right now for the restaurant that you just heard, the customer has the ability to get a payment link sent to them or to pay on delivery or pay at the store if it's delivery or takeout. And I would say 95% of people want to pay at store or pay upon delivery. They don't want the payment link sent to them. Within 2 weeks, we will have the ability to pay over phone. We'll see how that converts. But yeah, those are the statistics right now. So pay on pickup is the method that people choose the most for sure. Any other questions? Great. Matt, you want to cover some POS integrations?
Yeah. Same story applies here, guys, for point of sale integrations. As far as getting these bad boys up and running, just having as much information as possible on hand, and if there's any uniqueness to the situation, including those in the notes fields upon your submission. I know that there has been some outstanding issues that we're working on the point of sale side, and that's kind of to address the speed at which we've been able to handle those. We're kind of working on some re-education on that side and some cross training, as well as from some other individuals, so that we can get more eyes on that stuff a little bit quicker. So thank you for your patience on all that, and nothing additional on point of sale integrations, I don't think, at this time from my end. Dusty, what you got?
Yeah. Hey, Matt. We recently completed an integration with You Need Pie in Estes Park. The restaurant has Upserve for their POS. So the issue is with how the menu looks, just because of how it has to be built inside of Upserve. Can you pull that menu up really quick? It's You Need Pie, Estes Park.
Yeah, I'll take a peek at that.
Okay. And you'll see it pretty quickly. So what happens is how, because this is how it's displayed to the customer on the front end, is that it shows like the beverage category or the breakfast category, and it says Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then a time range in which they're available.
What's the name of it? I'm sorry.
You Need Pie.
Okay. Got it. I was thinking
Let's and Dusty, if you don't mind holding until the end as well, then Matt we can do some specific diagnosing of these issues. If you don't mind, just so I can crank through the rest of it.
Yeah, sure, that's fine. Yeah, no worries.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Matt, is there anything else you want to go over with the point of sale?
Nothing else general on point of sale today.
Okay, great. Let's see. Dispatch and support. So our KPIs, I don't believe Emery, Noah should be here, right? All right, so the KPIs this last month, down a little bit in order volume. On-time percentage went up to 53.36%, and average delivery time was down a little bit to 42 minutes. We are doing a complete overhaul of our KPI system. Hopefully we'll have that out within 45 days to 2 months. Noah was brought on full time, and that's his job right now, is to get all the KPIs organized, because what you can't measure, you can't fix. So we're doing a big push on that right now. Top operators. Number 3, Whoosh Delivery, 42 minutes. Average distance, 3.9 miles, as compared to 3.2 mile average. And the automated restaurant volume is at 85%. So nice work, Whoosh. Next is Hopper Maui, 38.5 minutes, 38.5 minutes. 2.7 miles compared to the 3.2 average, and 92% automated restaurant volume. Nice job, Jock. Number one, 541 to go, 36.7 minutes, 1.6 miles, and automated restaurant volume is 53%. So what we can take from all of this, the average distance definitely means a lot in most markets, and how much you're hyper localizing your marketing efforts and where your customers are located. So congrats, the 541 to go, taking that top spot again, the second month in a row. Current opportunities. Free APIX orders. What this means from external order sources, being able to send in orders at no cost. So if you're using OmniCart, Cartwheel, ShipDay, whatever, for any type of orders like this, you will get charged nothing if you're one of our clients and you have a marketplace on our system, which is you're doing regular business, not just APIX orders or courier orders. You can use this free of charge from our system. Does anybody have any questions on any of that? And if you don't know, I would, there's some really inexpensive guys that you can hire at 20, 30 bucks an hour. They can do these little projects for you. It may take them 3, 4, their first project may take them 10 hours to get associated with the technology. And then integrations should only take them 2 to 3 hours per integration after that. AI voice ordering, once again, the sale to the restaurant this isn't an all or nothing thing. It could be just for overflow. It could be, if they don't pick up the phone within 2 or 3 rings, that it goes over to the AI voice ordering, and at least they won't miss those orders. There's a lot of missed revenue that happens every month because of somebody's too lazy to pick up the phone. They have somebody else on the other line. They don't switch over and quick enough. They're too busy in the restaurant. They don't pick up. So this is an extremely easy sale to the restaurant, and definitely a revenue generator for you. It makes your clients stickier to you as well. Just another value add to the current service you are providing them. You can do this yourself if you want, or you can just refer them to us as active menus, and we can do it for you. So you would just get a commission on every order. It's usually you're making about 50 cents to $1.50 an order based on the pricing model, and you just collect on additional revenue. So maximize your current partnerships. I can't suggest it more. Any questions on any of that? All right, open discussion times. Dusty, we can get to your issue. Let's save some of the diagnosing issues to the end. Any just broad based questions or comments? Jock, what's up?
Yeah, sorry, I'm going through mountains. I don't know how choppy this is, but one question on the voice stuff. How does the auto confirms work with driver or DeliverLogic when they're trying to accept an order and to get the auto phone calls to confirm?
So the way that AI voice works is the same way that everything else works in our system. So when we're collecting their order through voice, it's no different than them building a cart on the app or web. And when they hit submit, it goes into the system. So think of the voice. What's that?
Anthony, I'm sorry. What I mean is, say that we sell that to them. They have that set up, and one of our one of our DeliverLogic orders are sent to them. They're not accepting it. When the auto dial goes to auto confirm and the computer answers, what happens?
Yeah, Jacques, you're saying, like, if the restaurant's having an issue taking orders, right? How does it work with an AI voice order differently than a normal order, like that you would send through DeliverLogic?
Well, how would we confirm? I mean, right now, if they're not hitting
That's
Accept.
yeah, that's the thing.
two.
So the order hits the dispatch screen just like an order that you got on the web. You still have to send it through like the system, right? Like this is between the customer and our system. They're ordering through our system using an AI voice ordering. Okay.
I'm saying if the customer does not order through the restaurant, they order through Hopper Maui, and we're sending it to the restaurant.
Yeah, Jock, I got it. Though.
I think what he's asking here is we have a lot of problems with the restaurants don't accept the orders, so we have to have the system call. If the AI picks up those calls to confirm orders, I think that's what he's asking.
No.
You would put extension 2 into there's a field for extension. You could put 2 into that extension field, and in the scenario for the restaurant, yeah. So and that's the danger you could get into if you sell voice AI bot to a restaurant that doesn't have the ability to set up a phone tree. Then you're stuck with just your thing answering all the calls. So, and that's why the importance of them having a digital line that you can set up the auto attendant. The question was
understood now. Understood. Okay.
Smart confirm auto dialing, and then our smart confirm dialing, and then our AI bot answering, and then it's getting kind of stuck in a loop. But yeah, you just have to put that.
Yeah, you need the phone tree, right? So, and you could, just like Matt's saying, you could set up a phone tree that when it will just automatically dial an extension for our auto dialer. So when the auto dialer calls, it would just automatically press extension 7 and it would get through to the restaurant.
That's right. Yeah. And if anybody has that sort of a situation right now using something like, if that's been holding anybody back, you can do that. Like if there's for a different use case or anything. And if you need to pause, if you need to like call a number and then pause and hit a button, you can put a W, and W equals wait a second. So kind of interesting. If you put like W and then a character, it'll actually pause and then hit the number.
Good question though, Jock. I was not understanding and now I do. I've seen the light, and yes, phone trees are extremely important for this product. Dusty.
Yes. Hey, Matt, for that menu,
Yo.
You have it up?
Yeah.
Okay. So is there any way to like change these master headings from being displayed?
Can't get rid of them right now.
Okay.
Nothing I'm doing will get rid of them. I'm kind of like trying to draft a message which I would send to I'm assuming this is through Chowley.
Right. And Christina told me that this is a problem with Upserve, that it would always come. She said like even like if there's an Upserve restaurant that's on Uber or DoorDash, it looks like shit just like mine does. So
I'm assuming it's 4 different menus stitched into one, right? Like each menu represents a master header in this scenario. And like, so they got lunch, dinner as one, they got breakfast, kids breakfast as one, and then they've got beverage as one.
Yeah. So, okay, well, that's cool. I kind of figured that would be the case, that you could not do something. So,
I mean, I feel like, I mean, there's 2 routes on it, right? One route would be, and I've tried the custom availability on the master header, this and that. Dave might actually have the solution here. We've kind of worked through something similar. Dave, what you got? Double mute.
Yep, I was double muted. What we wound up doing with Pickles is we got creative with the name of the master header, and we're able to get it so that everybody was happy.
Gotcha. Okay, so I just need to go into that Upserve backend and see how I can be creative with it then.
That's correct.
Yeah. Okay, cool. All right, I'll give it a shot.
Beautiful.
Thanks, Dave.
Thank you.
Any other questions? Any other questions?
Oh, yeah, actually, I got something else. Sorry. So I recently tried the SMS campaign inside DeliverLogic, and It's actually worked out pretty well. I can't believe it. Not that I didn't think it would technically work. I didn't think I had customers that it would really apply to. Just I thought I had more tourists there. But
yeah, how much did it bump up your volume on when you did it?
I mean, we've done it. I'd say we've had 50 code redemptions, and we've only been trying it since the 18th of August. And so we did like one day we just did a 1-day coupon at 5:30, and that hit 7 times. Then we tried to we put like a coupon that's good for 30 days, resent it twice, sent it the first day and then sent it like 8 days later, and made it available to be used 3 times.
How did that one do?
It did pretty well. Because this guy, Sebastian, on my team, he's like, let's just send it and do a 30-day. And I'm like, no one's going to save that code for 30 days. And he's like, I post like that all the time. I'm like, okay, fine. You're probably going to be wrong. But no, I think he was right. I think some people did actually save it, So that campaign went well. We put one out for opening day of NFL season. That one hit probably about 10 times. So that was good. So then
you should try free delivery.
Oh, yes. We're trying that right now for lunch in Estes Park all this. Yeah. I haven't seen.
Yeah, that should crush.
Yeah. So then another question was, the bigger one is, I was in there on those SMS campaigns and how you can, of the audience that you target, and for their order, last order source being, it lists that you can choose GFO, but then when I ask it to generate clients, it doesn't generate any clients.
Interesting. Okay, we'll take a look at that. Thank you.
Okay, so
Nicola, if you can
work then.
Yeah, note that down. I'd have to go and run the test, but there may be something that broke when we're doing that.
Sweet.
Sure.
Okay, nice. Thanks.
Love that you're using that. It's please post it on Facebook, shoot it from the rooftop, shout it from the rooftop.
Yeah, dude.
I'll
post some stats and tell everybody like all the stuff that I did.
Great. Love it. Thank you.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, thanks.
And I mean, it's, if you keep the messages under 160 characters and you're not using emojis increase the cost, but the sweet spot is doing free delivery usually and using plain text, but making sure you have good spacing when you're formatting the text. And that keeps your costs low. You're at like a penny per text message, which, by the way, these, other companies out there charge people 5, 6, 7 cents per text message. Like, that's how you make it
pretty cheap,
profitable. Yeah. So
and that we kept ours all under 160. Very generous.
Nice,
I liked using the AI generator for the message. I thought that's pretty slick.
Yeah, it worked. Okay, good.
Yeah. Yep.
Nice. Order on the way.
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I just got on here about 5 minutes ago. I assume Dusty's talking about SMS messages. Yeah.
Yeah.
Correct.
Do you guys? Because like one of the things because I use SMS messages all the time, and like one of the things I've always wanted to be able to do is track like customers who ordered from a specific restaurant in the last 30 days and send them like free delivery from that restaurant. Are you saying we have the ability to do that now?
Yeah, you've always had that ability. It's the last restaurant that they've ordered from.
You can say last ordered 30 days from last order date was 30 days ago, and then you can put the last restaurant they ordered from in the messaging itself.
Right. Yeah.
So whereas it doesn't really matter which restaurant they ordered from, just that they ordered 30 days ago from you. And
right. Yeah, I do that all the time. I'll do it by zip code and do customers who've ordered within the last, 120 days or something like that, shoot out a free delivery this weekend. I was just wondering if we could actually do it restaurant specific now. So like, if I want everybody who's ordered Five Guys, can I send them a text? Hey, free delivery from Five Guys this weekend.
I don't believe so, right, Matt? We don't have that sort of capability.
Not yet right now, unfortunately. No, the filter to add would be a drop down of last restaurant ordered from and then is equal to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So it's nothing changed really. It's the same as it has been.
We did add something in there actually recently, and I think that we're gonna get something else in there maybe for like next week. These are things I came across recently as I think pretty helpful. It's like not ordered yet. We actually didn't have the ability to message individuals who had credit accounts but not ordered. So we did get that in there in a locked down manner, which is very safe to use. And so you can do that. I think that's maybe a valuable one. I think it's I don't know. It's been a long time since I studied marketing. I do have a marketing degree, but I think that it is worth spending money on the people who are already ordering with you. Of course, trying to get some of those folks who have never ordered and have accounts in there, you might consider trying something.
Okay. All right. I was just curious. Yeah, because I send SMSs out all the time. I do a featured restaurant every month, and I'll send it out to everybody who's ordered from us in the last 6 months, and I'll pick 2 restaurants. I'll just be like, these 2 restaurants are free all month long. Use code featured at checkout. And that seems to work pretty well if I'm choosing popular restaurants. If the restaurant sucks, nobody's going to order from them. But the more popular restaurants work real well.
And then you manage that code, and you just make the code only good for whatever restaurants you're pushing at that time to avoid abuse.
Yeah. Yep. Exactly.
Yeah, that's great. That's pretty abuse free. I mean, they're doing what you want if they think they're abusing it. Yeah, they're ordering from where you want to order from, and you're okay with offering that free delivery at that time, and they can't use it from any different restaurants during that time. That's pretty good. I like that, Mitch.
I'm so glad that you guys are using that feature. Yeah. What were you saying, Mitch?
I just said the featured restaurant, like it does seem to work really well. Like I say, if it's a decent restaurant, or I'll do it like if I get new restaurants, I'll make them the featured restaurant the first month. It's like, hey, get free delivery from Jed's all month long. Use the code featured. And I mean, I've been really happy with it. It works pretty well.
Love it.
Do you use the kind of more old school feature of like going into the restaurant profile and marking it as featured as well?
We have it show up on our website. The restaurants will show up at the top on the site as featured restaurants that month.
Perfect. Yep. Excellent. It's something that I wonder if y'all are still aware of too. Yeah. For the greater masses, we've got inside the restaurant profile, and I'm heading there now so I don't misspeak. Restaurant profile, promos tab over on the right-hand side. There's featured and recommended. Don't forget about those to highlight specific restaurants that you might want to highlight.
Nice. Thanks for sharing, Mitch. I mean, anybody else that's on the call, please, please, please take it from these guys. It works. It just works. I'd be doing it, a couple times a week if I was an operator, just as long as it's not bothering somebody and you're sending something of value. Text message is great. It's the best. So definitely a once a week thing for sure. Pump up those Monday, Tuesday numbers by sending something out on Monday and making it only valid Monday and Tuesday. It's a beautiful thing. So, okay. Anybody else? Alrighty. Well, we got a bunch of updates coming through. The next, I would say, couple months, you're going to see a lot of movement on many different products, features, upgrades. We got the AI thing really plugged into our system to expedite a lot of what we're doing. And the next part will be enabling all of you, our clients, to be able to do a lot of things through AI. So being able to just chat with the AI bot and have it execute different things. Hey, send out a text message blast to anybody, blah, 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 and it'll just do it for you. Things like that. So that's what the goal is. Anything that anybody wants to talk about that you think are big opportunities that we haven't discussed, or any features that you really want, we will be. So the Twilio update that we did, Colby did that whole thing. It sidetracked him. He was the one that was working on the Stripe elements so that your web and app will have, Apple Pay, Google Pay, all of that. he's back on that now, and I'm looking forward to those upgrades because I know many of you probably have experienced when you're on web, it's so much easier having Apple Pay, Google Pay, Amazon Pay, Cash App, easy checkout. So that's the next big one that we'll be releasing in a couple of weeks. All righty. Well, if there's nothing else, appreciate everybody's time. Please go on Facebook, post your wins, let people know that the text messages work, spark some good conversation that's productive. Joe, do you have anything?
No, I mean, I just, again, like looking at all the different opportunities to make passive income, I think is huge. You know, taking your current relationships, which we've gone over multiple times, like, you know, beating a dead horse, but there's just huge opportunity there. So.
All righty, everybody. Appreciate your time. We'll speak to you on Slack, speak to you next month on this webinar. Have a good one.